Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I just want to kind of go over two cases with you. They're very short, not long at all, and unfortunately I was not able to get pictures. So, but these are just really bizarre, weird, and you could say a little on the creepy side. So this first one was, it was done in 2011, and this girl, Jamie, she became pregnant, and she went on Facebook to find other pregnant women that she would be able to become friends with, because they'd have stuff in common, she could ask advice. And so after a couple of months of this woman and Jamie were talking, Jamie goes missing. Lo and behold. So the other woman's name was Kathy. What she did was, one day somebody called the police saying that they found a woman's body on the side of the road. So when the cops go and they get there and they look at this woman, they're horrified. She was cut down from her chest down straight. She was gutted. All of her insides were out. And the baby was gone. So they kind of knew who this woman was, but they have to make confirmation to be definite sure. So the dental records came into play, and she was identified as Jamie. So now, where's the baby? Well, the woman on Facebook that she met, her name was Kathy, like I said, and Kathy took the baby and went to the hospital, saying that she went and had the baby in a car. She goes to hand, well, let me just say, the only reason that things got suspicious and she got found out and arrested was when she went to go and hand the nurse the placenta, which is where a baby grows inside the body. The nurses look at her, and this is what ticked them off, was it was not a placenta. It was Jamie's ovaries. Two of them. And she thought that was the placenta. Can you imagine if she did bring the placenta? She might have been able to get away with this murder. But no, she didn't get away with it. All right, now on to the second one. Now, this here is so just weirdly odd, and it kind of just like only something like this you would see in like a movie, or if you were to read a book, like a novel. I mean, there's so many twists and turns into it. It's crazy. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to read it to you. And I know you probably all don't like that, but I want to make sure you guys hear what this says, because there's a lot of things going on here. So bear with me. Listen away. I mean, it's not that long of a paragraph right there. That's it. So that's what I have for you today. So here we go. In 1982, a 12-year-old boy disappeared in Iowa, and his name was Johnny Conch. What transpired that day was the beginning of a worldwide eye-opener to the atrocities of pedophilia and child trafficking in America. Johnny was kidnapped while he began his morning paper route on September 5th, 1982. He was followed until he was out of sight of the others, snatched up by two men who held him down in the back seat of an old Fairmont. God, those cars were old. Anybody remember those? About 6 months after Johnny's kidnapping, a woman was approached by a young boy in the parking lot of a convenience store in Oklahoma. And the little boy was screaming, "I'm Johnny Gotch. I've been kidnapped." He was immediately accosted by two men who grabbed him and were never seen again. 15 years later, Johnny came to visit his mother for a few hours and to ask for help. There were two men with him, and he could not stay. Johnny stayed with his mom for only a few hours, then left before daylight, disappearing into the night to leave his mom with nothing but the secret memory of his visitation. Imagine that you lose your child. What is it? 15 years. 15 years goes by, and the kid just comes and sits for a few hours, and then leaves. I'd be like, oh, hell no. You're staying right here from now on. But, well, those are the two kind of weird little stories I thought I'd bring up to you. Hopefully, I'm working on a couple of other cases. There's a little bit more research that I need to do on them before I can present them. But, hey, hit the subscribe button, the little button right there. Ooh, hit the little bell. Leave a comment down, any, whatever you want. Hey, the videos are great. Good job. Or you suck. Whichever it goes, everybody has their own opinion. All right, I'll talk to you guys next time. See you later.